Back to part number 19 of my Imperator Rome playthrough as Rome. We just finished a war with Egypt, annexed quite a bit of territory to our new vassal, Petros Mikros. I'm de-exiling here. I let all the mercs go. We need to get you back here ASAP. Let's go. Let you not go? You will go. Let's see. We lost the battle over here. Now our Legion of Magna Graecia has a stain on its honor or history. Trepidia, minus 15% morale of armies. I wish that there was a way I could paint this color or have like a halo or a fire above it or something, a pitchfork that says this unit is trouble. Because I know myself well enough to know that it'll get mixed up in with the rest of them, and I'll assume that I'll be winning with this army and that army, and well, the game wasn't finished, and I'm sure it would have got done at some point. I have a strange relationship with Paradox games. Imperator Rome is one of the most pronounced iteration. It's a very strategically compelling game. They give you various religious groups where you can conquer into, and then there's various other culture groups, even down to the size or shape of a lot of these provenances. I think it's very well done strategy-wise to give the player things to think about. You can move pops here, build a city there, build a fort there if that's your thing, You can try to do a vassal run. You can take a militant Epicureanism and go on a rampage. Try to finish the game as soon as possible. But the wide map gives you so many options. And then there's come on, man! 15% morale for some random thing that happens sometimes, and I can't even track where this unit is. It's almost like living in my own empire here, because I do exactly the same thing as when I run this Imperator or any of these given nations. When I get large enough, it's like, what does this pop up about? Who is this guy? Do I care? I don't care. No, because I'm going to please the most of the people in the most ways possible to have the best efficiency for my empire as possible. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of flavor people out there that really are role-playing people or historical people that this Trepida thing actually happened and was real, and they wanted to immerse the player base deeper into it. And I'd rather not be immersed in that manner. But I mean, again, it's a strange relationship I have with Paradox games. I really don't like that particular part of it with the randomness and not being able to track the unit. Does it happen to the Italic Legion? Does it happen to Magna Graecia? Yes. Does it happen to a tiny little legion here? Maybe, but it didn't. It happened to my second primary, or a heavy-hitting legion. Well, so much for this playthrough or not. I don't know what to say about it. It just seems a little too random for my taste, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who relish in that sort of thing. Anyway, back to the game. In between just the time that passed, these units are de-exiling. We need to head up here. I hired some mercenaries. And we have not much aggressive expansion. The good news is Macedon is at war with some miners somewhere. This nation there, or tribe, or not a tribe, but well, whatever it is, he's at war with this lot here. And it would seem as though he's on the receiving end of the stick. The good news for me is that we happen to have claims against that lot as well. So maybe we attack Macedon and occupy what we can, and then maybe that lot sort of get in our way, like they're in our way here. And maybe we beat Macedon, in most areas and take a lot of war score. And then we can declare on this lot, de-exile the Macedonian territories that they happen to occupy, and take them out as well, because we have such a low amount of aggressive expansion. I think all that will be certainly actionable, or not certainly, but probably actionable. We'll take this stability event here. Alright, so I have evacuated those cohorts from Western Delta. I moved this larger legion. If it's going to be the minus 15 morale, I'll keep it supersized. So it'll be able to have some staying power. Probably need more supply trains or whatnot, but irrespective of any of that, we're going to try to conquer this and then move up here and take that. I doubt Egypt gives us any sort of access, but we have this fleet here that can transport this by the sea. I don't think Macedon has a particularly large navy. That is not bad, but anyway, we're going to leave a supersized legion here for, well, maybe we will and maybe we won't. Where are the forts? There's, are you affiliated with Macedonia, feudatory? Okay, so there's a level 1 fort there. And you are Macedon proper. Level 3 fort. Affiliated with Macedon, level 3. Yeah. And then the Macedon, and let's see, are you affiliated? No. So there are a lot of forts around. There are some up here. There's a fort there. This doesn't seem quite as brutal as this area here. If I remember correctly, this one has 3 forts, a bunch of forts through here. And then if we do pivot to this defensive league, we're going to need more siege engineers for that effort as well. So let's see, we'll have this unit head up here. Actually, I asked Ormelia for access so we can head here and hopefully pounce on that army. We'll send a smaller siege Taxus here, and then we'll get these units on board. Our fleet is underwhelming, really, but perhaps it's not. We have some Merc support up there. I have hired this Athenian Merc. We're going to sail right up here to the coast here and see if we can get some sieges going here. The Merc will roll into his capital, and hopefully our allies will be able to respond as well. I don't know where these guys came from. They must have migrated. I'm not sure I want that to happen any longer. I colonized 3 territories here in between episodes. I think I'll colonize the rest of this area here. I'll flush with cash. Let's do it. Spend a bunch of cash and colonize that area. Let's see what's going on here. This omen... you pay, you get zapped. You pay, you get zapped. You don't pay, you get zapped or not zapped. I don't think it matters. We'll not pay. So we're really about as ready as we're ever going to be. They've occupied this territory here now. It would appear they have, yeah. I see. Well, it's no problem. It's no problem at all. We can see about starting a couple of sieges down through here with our... And we've got a little something for those guys as well. So we can take this as our war goal, and we can attack immediately. Let's see if we can force march here into this army. It's probably in the mountains. The hills are not as bad. Let's see. Unfortunately, this army... well, it's not exactly perfectly placed, but I think we can do something with him. We'll send him up to Chios, and we can go here to Kazikos as well. I'm hoping to assault Megara away, and we'll force march into his capital here. I suppose there's a silver lining here. We can stop and head over to deal with these vassals, maybe Halicarnassus. And maybe this guy can go down to Miletos there instead of headed up this way. We have more. And we can move these guys. Not exactly the most proficient group that's ever been, but we'll head up here as well. I'm going to assault this and try to assault it away. We've captured the Megarian general. Let's assault. Yikes. Well, we'll assault that as well. Yeah, Macedon being at war, we're not going to be able to catch him out with a low maintenance fort, that's for certain. Looks like he has a merc there. Let's see if we can buy him. Nope. Megara dropped. Gable dropped as well. Should get the better of him here. I'm taking this capital. Let's force march in here ASAP. And try to reorganize after that assault. These guys are on the prowl. We beat that army here. What are we going to do now is a question. Where is his... well, we'll go here. It looks as though we caught that merc that wouldn't bite, and we'll not divert there. We'll just head back where we were originally intending to go, as this seems in hand. Victorious somewhere. We've done it. Let's try to rush up here and occupy this before the... this defensive league does. Okay, looks like we can divert down here and try to catch out these armies. I think we can probably stack wipe one of these armies. Let's just take what we can get here. This army is already locked, so we'll never get him. And we want to go to this Byzantine city to siege it down anyway. Oh, wait a moment here. Who are you? Well, we have 2 units there. We can send the smaller one where? We'll send it right here. We've occupied this other capital, and where can we go? Well, let's go here. Our vassals are on the march. This guy is trying to pull a fast one, a foolhardy maneuver. I think we can take him. Let's see it. It's true. Starting at 28%, there's not so much so over here though. We stack wipe this unit here that we're chasing, and who are you? Nidos. We'll probably catch him as well. Greece, we have we should win both these battles, hopefully. Oh, let's see. Does he have any money? No, he does not. We're winning in Greece. Let's see if we can head here. Heretis has integrated. We got that unit we were chasing. So Paratus is no longer with us. Let's see how much I think this city needs. Is that our city? It is. I'm going to build some theaters, perhaps temples in all. Well, definitely. Anyway. Definitely theaters. I'm going to look into it. Let's see if this is... yep, definitely need a temple there as well. And then here, let's see. Not... well, we do anyway, because... yeah. Are we in a hurry? Do we care? No, we don't care. They'll convert. We have an automatic tick formulatic worship. There are quite a few Hellenes about down here. If I want the pops in the city, I just move them here. These guys... if these guys are good enough, then these guys would be happy as well, because there are some Hellenes there. Well, not worry. Looks like Rumarica is on the march again. We can colonize these territories as well. Looks like we're slated for another victory here. We popped a occupation here. Let's head down to this area. We can't make it because we have to take this fort. This battle looks reasonably close, unfortunately for us. Not so much. Or unfortunately for us, it turned out to be not. Or fortunately for us, actually. Looks like a victory. The siege of Halicarnassus has fallen. Another siege down. Gonna maneuver this merc down here for the follow-up war against this defensive league. We're chasing this guy down here. Let's see if we can be more quick about it. Another 28% start. Our ally is putting it to this character here. Looks like we caught a couple of armies there. Hopefully they're low on morale. We should win. Yep. The siege has fallen finally, so we can go take that capital. We can't. Yikes. Alright, so this has downed. I wonder if we could force march into this lot here. We can. Looking good here. We've occupied Otto. Let's go to the capital. I'm gonna try to assault this fort. Who knows? We've done one here. This fort is down. Let's head to Astakos. We won an award. That assault worked, and now we can get at this unit there. Siege of Chios is down. We beat this unit. And another siege has fallen. Our wonder has finished. We are going to definitely take the stability. The siege dropped immediately. I think it was because of our siege wonder. Let's see exactly. I think it's a level 3, surely. It's the nobles, the siege traditions, and honor generals. That's a lot of war score. I don't think we need to deoccupy this territory from this lot here. Let's see what we can grab from Macedon. We'll probably be able to acquire the pops. We already have them. We grew into them. So that means that we can take Macedonian traditions here, or Greek traditions. And a plains combat bonus as well. We probably could have used that. Okay, anyway. Let's peace out here and then figure that tradition stuff out. I'm going to take Halicarnassus directly. We can't have any of this. How is that possible? I see, because the rascal has arranged it and we don't have access here. Which means that this war is going to be on with this lot here, because we need to take territories here, because we have claims here and we have no aggressive expansion presently. So in theory I would want to acquire quite a bit of aggressive expansion, unless I wanted to get a minimal amount of aggressive expansion and then immediately pivot into a war against Armenia or who really? Armenia. Probably a decent idea to get a claim on Cappadocia at this point. Let's see if that can happen. It can. So, it looks like the war with Macedon will go on. Okay. So we are going to declare on this lot here as well. Right now. Okay, what do we have near this lot, and who are we at war with? This is Macedon here. So we're not at war with these characters. We are at war with just this lot right here. This Macedonian vassals and various sorts up here, but whatever. And we happen to have a very proficient, well-fed siege engineer, and siege Taxis or Legion. Ready for action. Let's head here. These guys are no slouch either. They have a couple of siege engineers. Who are you occupied by? Macedon. Well, we don't like that Macedon is occupied that, and I would wager the fort is not in disarray. So we'll go there immediately. We've taken that mercenary. I'm going to head back here and reorganize. Looks like the Nesiotic League has defeated our 13 Marshal Kelbanides mercenaries. Kelbanids mercenaries. Well, let's get this merc right down here. We'll pick him up. Oh, look at that. We have a Roman pop here. And a Roman pop here. That's 2 Roman pops. We'd need a majority and at least, I think, what, 7? 8 pops, I see. Man, we're getting there. Who are you creating? Hepatic. This other is about to assimilate and convert. How about you? Okay, let's check here. That's quite a ways along, and then here it just started. And then when do you integrate so that this becomes completely irrelevant? 539. Let's get this merc on the ball. DX or retake this territory here. Let's see if we can get back into the fray here as well. The siege of Miletos just fell, so we are freed up now to go and siege down some of this lot. I would wager they're headed here. We'll go there first. We've occupied this capital here. Let's go down here as well. That's a nice start, 42%. Let's get this merc here on board. And head where? Where's this merc? We'll go here. Well, who are you? Yep, our vassals are on that guy. Uh-oh. That Nesiotic League? Uh-oh. Reinforcements good for... Whoa. Good for us. Looks like Mad Mac is trying to retake his territory here. And we'll take it back from him. And that fort just fell. Good for me. Let's roll down here. Over here. Let's go there. Let's see the story here. Is it... it's assaultable. 150 garrison. Let's do it. Thump. Oh. Looks like Mac has some mercenaries there. Apparently we tried to buy them already. And it would seem we should get the heck out of this area immediately. This guy, let's march him over that way as well. And we'll just bring this merc to bear on these coastal forts. We'll siege down. How fast can we get down here? Probably not fast enough, but we can try. You know, this area looks a little bit mad. I'm gonna head up there. Oh, Mac. Siege of Nidos has fallen. Let's head over here. Another siege down. I think we can separate peace heat. We can't. Alright, so we have deoccupied this territory from Macedon and can declare peace. And take these territories which we so hardly fought so hard to occupy. And grab these as well. What is that? We'll take that as well. Why not? We'll take this area as well. 4 war score. Let's see what we have. Attica. Okay, whoops. Where is Milius? He's not willing to peace for that. How about here? He doesn't want to do that either. Well, we'll wait. Oh. He's agreeable enough. Let's do it. We have the mausoleum at Halicarnassus now, so that's going to give us 5% on integrated culture group happiness. Let's see here. Yep, there it is. That's actually a sizable portion, like, what is it, 22%, something like that. That seems a decent place to end the episode. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, we have the cohorts here to finish this war out very quickly, but the question is, how much AE do we get from this? Will it throw us into the serious aggressive expansion modifier to where we're incentivized to carry on warring? How high will it go? Maybe 60, 70? Do we want it higher? I think I have a claim here. We could make it higher. That would probably be easy to do. We could bump this up to 100 aggressive expansion, at which point we take no AE for warring, but our stability will tank fast. Luckily, Armenia is right here, and we have a truckload of mercs about. So if I position these mercs properly for an Armenian blitz, we can out him quick. And then think on carrying on into Scythia for no AE again, or just peace out. I'm thinking we probably have the stability and the cohorts to carry on into Scythia if this revolt and or whatnot resolves. And then we would surely have to stand down, as we really have no claims. And we'd have to traipse all the way across the map here to deal with this. But luckily we have vassals that we can create a new vassal somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm pretty sure I could come up. Oh, look, I never sold that back. So I need to sell this territory to our vassal because of that bug. I'm pretty sure I could release something somewhere in some way. Maybe, or just annex these guys straight up to our larger vassals, which are annexing, we don't really know. Start integration, let's do that. So, what's your story? Do we have a claim there? We don't. He's affiliated with those. We could take these guys and annex them to Paritane. And we have the AE or the PI. It's something to do in the downtime while we burn down that horrendous amount of aggressive expansion I just mentioned that we may or may not get. Let's see. We're adjacent to these guys here as well. Are there any massive leagues? That's a pretty big league right there. How about you? Well, let's fabricate a claim right there. How about here? We'll go there. So we have one here. How about you? Who are you affiliated with? We'll just migrate off. Never mind. So we could create a new vassal. Oh, we have this vassal right here. He can take that lot. And we can sell him this territory here, and he can annex these guys as well. When do you annex? 539, 6 years. You are annexing 546, no time soon. We have a claim against Getia. I could probably release a vassal somewhere here. It's a singular territory, it looks like. 2 territories. We could create a vassal and annex Getia. In fact, that sounds like a really good idea for the downtime. We're going to have a horrendous amount of aggressive expansion and and a tank's stability by the time all that happens, and we'll be able to then hire mercs or put our legions to use attacking Getia, and or we could even annex some of Scythia to Coriolan. We could attack Alvernia to our new vassal here, and we could annex this lot here to this vassal. Anyway, with that having been said, I hope to see you in the next episode.